I don't like to comment so much on the officials, Rob, but I've got to say tonight they were disappointing, to say the least. Like you say, we had a couple of bookings, and there was a couple of other moments in the game where there were clear fouls and we didn't get. So yeah, it wasn't great. But that's the experience of Europe. You know, you come in, it's different. I thought Luke Thomas, who was up against a real, talented young player, I thought he dealt with it so well. So yeah, the experiences for the likes of him, our two centre halves, goalkeeper were brilliant. Anything we didn't concede too many opportunities in the game, but like I said, anything that they had to do, the back four on goalkeeper, they dealt really well with it. But it's what the development of this squad's about, playing in European competitions. Lots of games, and we're relishing that and enjoying it. So we come to here, a difficult place. Got a few supporters in the ground tonight as well. It was supposed to be 600, but I think it was more than that. But it was nice to have them back in, hear the noise again, and we come away with a really good result to take into the second leg. And like I say, we can really now attack that and look to get into the last 16.
Hodně se toho dělo na hřišti, rozhodčí měl některá rozhodnutí, se kterými bychom nesouhlasili. Také sporná byla ta jedna žlutá karta, co k tomu řeknete. Já bych tomu úplně nechtěl moc říkat, samozřejmě z některých těch věcí jsme byli zklamaní, některé věci byly jasné fauly, ale nebyly nám uznány, ale zkrátka evropská soutěž je taková. Je to dobrá zkušenost pro všechny, pro naše hráče. Tomáš je nesmírně talentovaný hráč, hrál dobře, mohl se ukázat. Jak jsem říkal, neměli jsme možnost získat tolik příležitostí, ale líbilo se mi, jak jsme hráli především vzadu. Ta hra se vyvíjela velmi dobře, také se dobře vyvíjela v rámci našeho fungování v evropské soutěži. Odehráli jsme už celou řadu zápasů a užili jsme si i ten dnešní, byť tady nebylo spoustu fanoušků. I tak, ale jsme v těch stížených podmínkách měli nějakou podporu a bylo to dobré. Nezbývá než říci, že uvidíme, jak dopadne odvetný zápas.
Ian Stringer, please.
Leicester City recorded a 0-0 draw. Brendan Rodgers is here to speak to our man Ian Stringer.
Brendan, hi. Apologies, I haven't heard the answers to the first questions due to some technical issues, so if I repeat any of them, it's not my journalistic incompetence this time, it's just that I've not heard them, so apologies. A 0-0, I'd imagine you're happy with this evening after a performance on a sticky pitch, a few boots flying in left, right and centre, but ultimately it's game on back at the King Power Stadium.
Yeah, satisfied, Ian. I think that defensively we were strong. We didn't concede too many opportunities in the game. I think if anyone has done the homework on Slavia Prague, they would see that they actually score a lot of goals and are averaging about 3 goals in home games in particular. So they have that confidence where they win every week. But we came here, we had a chance, we had a great move in the first half with Harvey, and he's done everything right. Tried to play it through the keeper's legs, and he makes the save. And then we had to show our spirit at times. We were loose with the ball. I think that, like you say, the pitch wasn't in great condition. However, we can be better with the ball. But overall, to come away, European game, first leg, keep a clean sheet, and that means we can really go and attack the second leg. And that's how it's been for us in Europe this season. We've gone away from home, got some decent results, and then been really, really good at home and scored. So yeah, it'll be a tough game, but we're in a good place and look forward to that when it comes.
Bit of a rough and aggressive game at times, Brendan, as well.
Sorry, Ian, if we could just wait for the translation.
Apologies, I didn't hear that instruction.
Co říkáte na výsledek 0-0? Jste s tím spokojený? Uvidí se, jaký bude druhý zápas? Ano, přesně tak. Měli jsme silnou obranu. Nevzniklo velké množství příležitostí, jak už jsem říkal. Slavia je silný tým. Většinou, když hrají doma, dávají tak v průměru 3 góly. Takže jsou nesmírně sebevědomí, když hrají tedy doma. My jsme sem přišli, abychom se na ně podívali, abychom zjistili, jak hrají, a počítáme s tím, že rozhodující bude odvetný zápas. Samozřejmě, pokud se nám dostane více příležitostí dostat se k míči, tak to bude lepší, ale jak jsem říkal, je to evropská soutěž, je to první zápas, důležité je mít čistý výsledek a nechat rozhodnout ten druhý zápas. My za svoji hru můžeme být spokojení, už se nám podařilo i na domácím trávníku několik výsledků dobrých, vyhrát několik zápasů, takže jsme víceméně spokojení. Další otázka byla, zda zápas byl i přesto podle trenéra agresivní.
Brendan, I'll only ask one more question, and if you would afford me to look ahead, because we're not going to speak to you ahead of the Aston Villa game in the Premier League for the Foxes. A lot of fans interested in the injury situation and who's available. I know it's straight after a European game, but if you're happy to indulge me with that this evening as my last question, and also look ahead to that game, again a difficult one, Brendan, not a big turnaround, and Aston Villa doing well this season. Injuries, Brendan, initially, and a quick preview of Villa, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I think we should have Timothy back and available, and Ricardo all been well, so that'll be great for us because they give us real good penetration in the team, so the availability for them is good. No one else really. I think that the squad is where it's at, but I think what we're really enjoying the games. Of course, it's tough and it's from a physical perspective, but if you look at what we did last week, Ian, we had a really tough game against Brighton. We got through. We're playing arguably then on the weekend at 12:30, the most physical team in the league in terms of running and aggression. We dig in and we have a great result and perform well. And we're looking at the same this week. You know, we've come away, tough game, sets us up really well for the second leg. And now we're going to Villa, and like you say, they've got some fantastic players. Will be a tough game for us, but we go in with a real strong mindset to get a result. So yeah, we can't do anything about the injuries. I don't like to moan and complain about it. It's unfortunately a part of the game and such a unique season. But anything I've asked of this team, it's a collective effort, and anything I've ever asked them, they've given me their all. So we'll look to do that again at the weekend.
Safe trip home. Thanks, Brendan.
Cheers, Ian. Thank you.
Brendan Rodgers speaking to.
Co říkáte na zranění a na disponibilitu hráčů, kteří mohou hrát? Jak se situace bude vyvíjet podle vás? Podle všeho by se měli vrátit Ricardo a Timothy, kteří jsou velmi silnou součástí týmu a jsou to dobří hráči. Co se týče dalších, v tuto chvíli nemám informace. Každý zápas si užíváme, byť jsou nesmírně náročné a fyzicky těžké. Minulý týden jsme hráli proti Brightonu. Byl to jeden z velmi náročných zápasů, ale jsem spokojený s výkonem, který jsme odvedli. Tento týden další velmi náročný zápas. Jak jsem už několikrát říkal, uvidíme, jak se nám bude dařit v odvetném zápase příští týden, jaký výsledek nakonec bude, ale jdeme do toho se silnou motivací a se silným duchem. Samozřejmě někteří hráči jsou nemocní nebo zranění, ale celkově je každá hra kolektivní snaha, takže k tomu takto budeme také přistupovat.
Okay, we'll take a final question from Jordan Blackwell, please.
Hi, Brendan.
Hi, Jordan.
I know you mentioned Luke Thomas and the defensive work he did. Can I have a word on his link-up play with Harvey Barnes as well? I thought that was particularly good. Did you think it was a particularly impressive, particularly, I suppose, for players that don't often play together?
Yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant for us, Luke. You know, he was up. It was a real test for him tonight, up against a winger who's really fast and dynamic. But he coped with it so well. And like every time he's played for us, Jordan, he does link up well with Harvey. You know, he serves him well, passes the ball well, and he's got so much courage for a young boy who's slight in frame at the moment. So yeah, I thought he was excellent along with the other, defenders and goalkeeper in the game. So, but delighted for Luke, and he's gaining some invaluable experience this season, and to add to the games he played at the end of last season, and he's coping very well.
Říkáte na spoluhráče a na jejich spolupráci mezi sebou. Hodnotím to velmi dobře, všichni byli velmi rychlí, hlavně ti nejmladší hráči, dobré přihrávky, spoluhráči spolu komunikovali, spolupracovali jak v obraně, tak vepředu. Byl jsem spokojený s tím, jak to bylo a i v minulých sezónách ty výsledky byly velmi dobré. Velmi rychle se učí a zapracovávají se, jsou velmi dobří.
Okay, thanks everybody. We'll wrap it there. We've got to catch. And yeah, see you back in.
Cheers, guys.
To je za nás vše, děkujeme, nashledanou.